Good morning. It's Pastor Craig with another morning meditation, a short video to help center your heart in uncertain times. I want to read for you this morning Psalm 62, verse 8, a very popular psalm. It says, "Trust in him at all times, you people. Pour out your heart to him, for God is our refuge." You know, one of the things that strikes people often about my ministry is how honest I am. I share very freely the times I fail as a husband, as a father, as a pastor, the times I fail as a man of God. And it strikes people because they're not used to a pastor admitting openly that this is where I failed, this is where I sinned, this is where my wife and I had a disagreement, this is where I messed up as a pastor, and just being honest with that, because frankly, we all like to wear masks. We know we're not perfect, and yet we all try to pretend to be perfect. Why is that? And one of my fears is that that kind of, I'm going to be perfect, I don't need help, I don't need anything from anyone, seeps into our relationship with the Lord. Yet listen to Psalm 62 again. It says, trust in him at all times. Okay, we could probably do that while still pretending. But pour out your heart to him. God is our refuge. Can you really pour out your heart to God if you're pretending to be perfect? Think about how that prayer would go. Well, God, I'm doing great. I'm perfect down here. I don't need anything. I don't need you for anything. My family is perfect. My kids are perfect. My marriage is perfect. My finances are perfect. My soul is perfect. I don't ever struggle with anxiety. I don't ever struggle with depression. I'm living the hashtag blessed life, Lord, and I've got everything under control. So if you're looking for me to pour out my heart, I guess that's it. Thanks, big guy, for everything. No. In order for us to truly pour out our heart before the Lord, you and I are going to have to take off the mask before the Lord. You know why I'm honest with the body? One, I don't want to lie ever, but two, because it gives an example, saying we can love the Lord Jesus and still be a sinner saved by grace. In fact, that is the gospel, that we will love the Lord Jesus and still be a sinner in desperate need of his mercy and grace. And so why do you and I need to take off the mask? Because to pour out our hearts before God, we have to go to God honestly. Lord, my marriage is a mess. Lord, my kids are a mess. Lord, my job is killing me. Lord, I want to change this. Lord, I feel anxiety in my heart. Lord, I need you in this way. Lord, I need you in that way. A true and honest prayer life comes from God's children pouring out their heart before him. And then what do we get from that? We get God as our refuge. That we come and we dump before him and we let him know what we are feeling because he already knows. And we speak those honest things in prayer. Lord, this is where I'm struggling. This is where I need you. We receive God as our refuge and our strength. What if you and I continued to say, I won't put on the fake Christian mask. I won't pretend to be something I'm not. Instead, I won't pretend to be anything. I'll just be as I am, a sinner saved by grace, and someone who can trust in God at all times, who can pour out their heart to him, and who can find God in their time of need as a refuge.